I know what you're thinking. You see a big, dank hole in the ground and you think, I want to live there. You walk into a crypt and instead of getting grossed out, instead of feeling scared, you feel right at home. City life? That's for suckers. No, you're more comfortable by yourself in a big secluded cave. With this video, I'm going to be talking about the best crypts, caves, and cavern player home mods for Fallout 4. These are amazing mods made by very talented mod makers who work completely for free, just out of their love for the game and for modding. These are some of their best creations, and I hope you enjoy the list I've put together for you. For this is Oxhorn's Mod Muster. First on the list today is The Crypt by Craw25. So go to the old Granary Building burial ground here in downtown Boston, and we find this grave to Franklin sitting outside, and behind it, we find a hatch to the crypt. This brings us to this beautiful underground crypt area. Look at this big vaulted space. The coolest thing about it is a workshop. We find the workshop over here. So, just like at home plate, you can build it any way you want. But it's got wonderful little decorations. Check out these big piles of skulls over here. And then on in here, this is going to be the main kitchen. Now, most of these little doodads can be scrapped. Some of them can't, including this wonderful display. We've got pink paste and an assortment of beverages, but as you can see, I can't select it to get rid of it. However, if you have Place Everywhere installed, you can toggle extra object selection to get rid of it individually, or the big racks if you want. So you may need that mod to get it to work for you. But this section has a chemistry station and a cooking station, and there are a whole lot of cool little rooms. This is my favorite part of this room, a little crow standing on top of this. To whom it may concern. Thank you for downloading my mod, The Crypt. Here you can build what you wish, store what you wish, do what you wish, buy what you wish. Hope you enjoy my first public mod. Thanks to the modding community for all their pointers and videos. Luke Craw. It's a lovely little getup. We've got a skeleton in here, and there are a whole lot of rooms. These, incidentally, each provide power, 100 power, just like the one in home plate, so you can power it up any way you see fit. In the back here, don't be scared. These aren't crazy monsters. These are your personal vendors. This is a weapons merchant, this is an armor merchant, and this is a chems.
Hey there.
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
And I believe
Let's see what you have.
Ammunition. Nope. Yeah, ammunition, slight ammunition, and then a whole lot of chems to buy. But you really don't need to. You find enough loot around here to really not need to buy much else. It even comes with some cool weapons. Here's Unholy Prayer. And this is like some satanic sacrifice. Beelzebub, Satan, Lucifer, all sorts of interesting stuff. And it comes with Lucifer's Will. To my knowledge, it's just a named weapon. It's got a value of 1,000, but not any special stats. Doesn't have any legendary attributes, but there's a whole bunch of stuff like that around here. More rooms over here. This is the primary bedroom. You even have your own little cat. I tried earlier. You can't kill it. People always get mad when I try to kill the cat. And then, yeah, like I said, there's lots of ammunition. Each of these counts as a container, and they already have armor and ammunition and weapons inside, so no need to go get your own. Here's your own personal bed. It's a vault bed. This is also a container filled with armor and all sorts of goodies. Heading on over here, this is going to be your power armor workshop with more ammunition. Look at all this ammunition. 200 of almost every single ammo type in that container. Plus, it's got a weapons workbench and every workbench you could possibly want. Lots of room for building anything you wish, and you can scrap most of it. And for the items you can't scrap, you can always use Place Everywhere to scrap what you want. Now there we go. This is the other weapon I found. It comes with John Garman's note. Can't do this anymore. Bounty hunting isn't as easy as it sounds, not when the pieces like the gun runners are recruiting kids, man. I received a bounty notice last week, thought it was the same old crap, 2,000 caps, find the bounty, bring him in, dead or alive, you get the idea, so I accepted the bounty for one Jeff Smith. Took me a week to track the bugger down, this guy knows how to hide, but I finally caught up with him, turns out he's been hiding with the gun runners. Turns out he was 17 years old, just a kid, man. I told him to show me his hands, he wouldn't listen. Before I knew it, he was spraying plasma rounds at me, not even aiming. He took out 3 of his own. Great for me, less scum for me to deal with. I managed to pop him in the chest with my 44. He went down like a sack of potatoes. There he was on his back, spitting up blood. I walk over to the kid, and I'll tell you something. That look in his eyes, that will always stay with me. I'm giving up bounty hunting. I found this old crypt. Looks like the people have long forgotten about it. The perfect place to bury my old bounty rifle, lying it to rest. Symbolic, ain't it? I'm getting my Irish butt out of the Commonwealth. And then we get the Short Garman's rifle. All right, so there we go. There is your own little crypt, a wonderful little addition if you'd like to turn this into your own player home. Thank you very much, Craw25. Next up is Cybernics Lab by W. Leb. So here we are near College Square, and as you can see, this is entirely new. We've got some sentry, some defense out there, some bots, and then this looks like a fog machine from Far Harbor. Not sure what it's doing here, but look at this, a vault door. We've even got a rail sign down there, even though it does say do not enter. Coming on inside, looks like the previous resident is right here. Maybe he drank himself to death to toast in the apocalypse. And then we have this nice little elevator, which brings us down to our personal vault.
Going down. Ground floor.
And here we are into the Cybernics Lab. I'm including it in my Crypts and Caverns because you'll see in a minute, you can look out the window and see all sorts of wonderful caves and stuff. Out here, we've got an aquarium. Look at all these wonderful fish. And what's that? It looks like the USS Constitution, a model of the USS Constitution down there with a Mirelurk Queen and some whale bones. This is the lab. Activating that turns off the lasers, and then we've got a bunch of wonderful workstations, a chemistry station, hydroponics. This is a glowing one in a big tank. There's a safe for all of our personal belongings. Wonderful decorations out on here. You can definitely tell that this was previously a science lab of some sort. Maybe they had a relationship with Vault-Tec. Who knows? Armor and weapon workbench in there. There's our power armor station for fiddling with our power armor. Coming on in here, and this is a wonderful living area / dining room. This is great. You can watch your television shows from this projector. I believe these are the projections from the Eden's Cinema in Far Harbor. I could be wrong, but it's a wonderful little touch. Decorations over here, I'm not sure. I think that might be one of those cubes from the Far Harbor puzzle quest. That's probably what that is. And then here's a little bar, complete with smoking cigarettes and your own little Nuka-Cola machine, which is turned into a fridge. And there you can see the cave or the cavern that this was built into, complete with a wonderful little fountain spewing out water. Here's your teeny tiny little kitchenette, which is nice. There's a perfectly preserved pie out there. Containers for all of your food. Wonderful addition. This looks like a Poseidon Energy nuclear generator. That's from Mass Fusion, I believe. I think that's where that's from. Store your bobbleheads here, and this is going to lead to your living quarters. You've got your nice little bed over here, places to store all of your personal belongings. Here's your magazines, a personal terminal, and another wonderful view inside the cave. Looks like the previous owner was growing these crops, glowing fungus and brain fungus, and this is your bathroom. Look at the shower. That's a great little touch. You can turn the water on and off. And here I believe you can, surgery chair. You can change your appearance here. Wonderful addition. And that's about it. It's a nice, cozy little laboratory home. owned by the former Cybernetics company, which he invented. Lovely addition. Thank you very much, W. Leb. Next up is Tenpenny Bunker by Bobo420. And the way you find this is you go south of Abernathy Farm. Abernathy Farm is just over there, to this little lake by the Sunshine Tidings. Now we'll find this brand new cave in the rock called Eerie Cave. Then we walk down a dark and brain fungus lined cavern to find this security door. Of course, those who played Fallout 3 remember the reference to Tenpenny and his tower, Tenpenny Tower. This vault door reveals an elevator, which brings us to this lavish bunker built inside a cavern. We see these really nice windows that show us a little bit inside the bunker, or inside the cavern, that is to say. This is the big living area. There's a little fountain over here, and this is the primary bedroom. Couple of couches to entertain company by. Not sure why a skull is on display there, but here's your bed with the best view in the house. Look at that. This cavern has been submerged. It's filled with water, and there's a bunch of, looks like a plane over there. Is that a stingray? Looks like a stingray or part of a plane over there, and another crashed plane over there. Looks like these crashed into the lake, and this is a window into a cavern in the lake. Here's a little bit of a wet bar and your bathroom, complete with shower and sink. Moving on in here, at first I thought this was a sauna, but instead I think it's a display rack. You can share and display your precious items there. This is the primary living quarters. Here's where people sit down next to the fireplace and watch some good old pre-war television. Looks like that old news reporter is still broadcasting 200 years later. Over here, this leads to the workshop and the kitchen. This is the primary kitchen. It's a nice tiny little place. He's outfitted this cryolator to work as a little refrigerator, which is a nice handy touch. And then of course you have a refrigerator over here with your working sink. This is your meager little dining area. A nice spot for some privacy. And down here is the primary workshop with all of the armor and weapon workbenches you could possibly need, stored for your convenience. Up here, just past the bobblehead machine, we've got a security door. This lets you into your own personal vault for storing and securing all of your most precious possessions. Inside, he's got a bunch of safes that can be used as containers, loot and items set out on display, duffel bags, and a stash of chems. Pretty nice. Going on downstairs, this looks like another living space, and look at that. It's elevated on top of this flooded cavern area. I don't see any supports, so it looks a little precarious, but it sure is cool nonetheless. This is going to be a bar for entertaining your friends, complete with a sink and all of the drinking glasses and booze you could possibly need, overlooking yet another sunken cavern, which is neat. Heading on through here, this is going to be a display case for all of your precious possessions. You can open each of these up and store your belongings in there, complete with a view of this cavern behind the glass and a podium where you can rest anything you want. Heading upstairs, we have another loungy area with more display cases with a great view of this cavern outside. Look at all the psychedelic RGB lights out the window. Lovely as ever. And then down this final passage, we have yet another storage area with two more cryolator cases. And no, you did not imagine that. There is indeed a fuse box and a workshop. So if you're not content with the decorations he has out for you, you can scrap everything you see and place whatever you want. Wow, look at this place. Made from granite and marble, it is gorgeous. And if you don't like the decorations, he's giving you a wonderful foundation upon which you can build your own little player home. A wonderful mod. Thank you very much, Bobo420. Next up is Survivalist Bunker by I Play for Food. And here we are near Bunker Hill. There's downtown. There's Fallon's. And then Bunker Hill is right over there. There's this bridge here. And the entrance to this Survivalist Bunker is actually in this building. We find this Survivalist Bunker door. This brings us to a stone stairway that leads us deep into the earth. Through a security gate, we reach a hatch that brings us deeper. And this brings us to the vault. Now, this place is a vault, it's a bunker, but it also has a cavern attached, which is why I'm including it in this video, and it has its own lighting, so I'm going to keep my torch off. And instead, we'll be flicking these light switches to control lighting inside the vault. It is an expansive place, and it's really cool. This is a great little bobblehead sorter. The way it works is you just choose that, and you can take or place all bobbleheads. I don't have any on me, but it'll automatically sort them in this neat little bobblehead sorter. Let's go on this way first. This leads to the master bedroom. Where's the light? There it is. I like how there's this mist, this kind of fog. Makes the place feel really big. But this is the master bedroom. There's your bed, and it's nicely decorated. A little sitting area over there, and a place for your personal storage. Over here is the bathroom. You get a nice little sink for adjusting your hair and adjusting your face. And then this leads to a little bathing area. Where's the light? I'm going to be hunting for lights the entire video. Here you go. You got your shower with the toggle switch. Ooh, we got some red lights for the shower. And then down here in a little hot tub area, can turn the lights on and off. I think that's off. There, that turns them on. So that we can bathe in our little pool over there. Pretty spiffy, but we're not even close to being done. Heading out this way, magazine rack for storing your magazines. This is for restoring your robot models. It'll automatically take and sort any robots in your inventory. And that toggles the light. And here is another little place for bathing. I guess this is for... this isn't quite as private. Maybe this is for companions or for visitors to use instead of just yourself. And here we go into the workshop. This is cool. This is a water purifier. Let's see if I can turn on a light first. There we go. We got light. This is a water purifier. We can purify dirty water. We can sort all of our water. Sort all except purified or exit. And then the clean water will appear in this container. And the dirty water in that container. It comes with its own little water sorter. Isn't that cool? A chilled wet bar. This will chill your beverages, like to produce ice cold Nuka-Cola, kind of like Buddy. And then this is great. This is for all of your chems. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's transfer our chems. There. I put some chems in there. Sort meds. Sort all chems and meds. There we go, and look at that. Oh, I didn't even need to. Okay, I guess these are just lockers. So yeah, my stuff is still in there. It sorts stuff from your inventory. Look at that. All my chems and meds were automatically sorted into the appropriate container. I should have tested this before. Hey, that's cool. What a neat little feature. Now, these terminals, we're going to find these bunker control terminals all over, and these control the lighting. So let's toggle the bedroom Christmas lights. Then let's go check out the bedroom. See what that did. If I can find it again. Here we go. And look at that. Now we've got Christmas lights in the bedroom. That's neat. Let's see what else we got. Toggle residential quarters lights. And oh wow, this really gets granular. Cave pool. So here we can turn on and off the lights from the terminal instead of on a per bedroom basis. Pretty sweet. Here's hydroponics. There's our glowing fungus. You can turn the light on and off. Pretty snazzy. And then this leads to the cave. We're going to turn that on, and we have a number of different options. These are bedrooms for your companions. each of which is decorated. Maybe you could put a certain boy in that one. Companion for a guest there. And then this is going to be a laundry room. Yep, this is our laundry facility. And this one I think is another bedroom. Oh, it's a bathroom. So a bathroom for your guests and companions. And this is my favorite part. This leads us to the grotto. And this is really funny. There's a terminal here. Grotto terminal. It's got a note on it that says Grotto notes, "This cave has some of the strangest properties we have ever seen. Life seems to flourish here without any sunlight. We have some of the top scientists working on how this is possible, but we may have to call in some reinforcements. The immersion scientists. Not sure why they are called that, but we are told they might be able to help." And of course, that is because we have a bunch of plants under here that seem to be growing, even though they're underground, including trees and big rose bushes. People who are worried about immersion might find a problem with that, because of course these plants can't grow without light. And he's playing on that. He's making a joke. I like it. And this is a beautiful little grotto. We come down here to bathe and to enjoy ourselves by this little waterfall. Got some tarberry to harvest. My, it's just amazing. I love everything about it. But we're not even done. We still have to go explore the Armory. The Armory is going to be over here somewhere. There, this way. Let's go this way. Turn on the lights. There we go. Here's another terminal that we can control the bunker lights from and zone into the Armory. Ooh, it's dark. Let's see. There we go. Much better. All right, through here, we have an unfinished room. This room is not completed. He has plans to put more display cases in here when he gets around to finishing it. Right now, we just have a whole bunch of magazine racks for storing our magazines. And this one, I guess that's the light switch? Yeah, there we go. That's it. This leads to a ammunition storage room. Ammunition and weapon storage. Check this out. More sorting boxes. I love it. Light switch. These are going to be displays for displaying your weapons. I can't actually interact with them though. So I'm not sure if there's an automatic way to display your weapons on there or not. But it does have attached lights. And from here we can use this to store all of our ammo. We can either take all of the ammo that is stored. And if we take it all, we can open the ammo stockpile and see it's empty. Or we can sort all ammo, which places all of the ammunition inside the stockpile. There you see all of my ammunition is now there. I'm going to go ahead and take it back. There we go. Alright, moving on to the next room. Let's try this. No, that takes us back out. So this goes further in. And here's the workshop. There we go. So we've got all of our armor workbenches, power armor, weapons, and everything we need. Chemistry station, lots of storage. Look at all of these well-decorated storage containers. They look great. It really feels like a Survivalist Bunker workshop. And then down here, this brings us to another door, which takes us to the fusion generator. This is what gives the vault power. And this is the control room with the same terminal. Very cool. Lots of wonderful touches and doodads. A very well-built mod and tons of detail. You can really turn this into a functional home for your soul survivor. Thank you very much. I play for food. Now we're going to talk about some crypt and cavern player homes that leave the decorating to you. These are blank canvases from which you can work upon. The first one brings us here to the Wildwood Cemetery, one of the creepiest cemeteries in the game, to introduce you to The Resting Place by Nikashu Baitan. What he did is he took one of these big mausoleums and he put a door on one that leads to the resting place. The inside is just a big earthen cavern. Really? There's nothing else to it. It's just a big open space with an attached workshop so that you can build anything you want. But the cool thing about it is it does function as a settlement. You can send your settlers here and even your companions. So there you go. If you want a big underground cavern in a really creepy cemetery that you can use to build your player home, this one is for you. Thank you very much, Nikashu Baitan. Next is Sanctuary Stone Age Cave by Retro Babe. This changes the root cellar here in Sanctuary. Here we are behind Sanctuary, and there's the root cellar. And it simply turns it into a functional player home with workbench. And there we go. We can build it just like we would in our player home. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just a nice subterranean earthen plot where you can build a cozy little home in Sanctuary. A great way to keep all of your personal and private belongings away from all of the settlers you've got roaming around in Sanctuary. Thank you very much, Retro Babe. Last on the list today is The Mist Cave of Pain by Retro Babe. Here we are, just north of the Mystic Pines, and you can see the Mist Cave of Pain right there. And there it is. Let's go check it out. Oh man, it's the Mist Cave. Look at all that pain. There's a bright light and a skull. Oh, that's scary. All right, we've got two paths. Let's go down here. Oh no, we got booby traps. Oh no, I can't disarm them. Well, no, it's okay. We're all right. What's at the end? Oh no, another skull. That's a giant skull with another way to go. Oh, what's over here? We got a dead body with some ammunition and chems. Okay, what's down the end of? Oh no, another split. It's a maze, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take the left path. Here we go. And what have we here? A giant build area. Okay. Well, we managed to take every left path to find the primary workshop. There's the workshop. There's your power, 100 power, everything you need. And you've got this huge open cavern to build. I see this as another alternative to Vault 88. You can build a huge subterranean vault here inside the Mist Cave of Pain. All right, which way did I go last time? I went that. Let's go down this way. What could be at the end here? Okay, we've got a weapons workbench. Can't actually interact with this, but it's a great set piece. It looks good. And then all of these components, are these static? Yeah. Whoa! We messed up the sorting by looting some of this, ladies and gents. Oh man, it's another big skull in the Mist Cave of Pain. And a chest. The treasure of the Mist Cave. Let's unlock this bad boy. 5,000 bottle caps and 5,000 pre-war money. Oh man, I'm gonna take that. I'm so rich now, having looted the Mist Cave of Pain. Let's see what else we can find here. Turn left. There's past the dead body. This is the path we came in on. But there should be another part here in the Mist Cave of Pain. There we go. What? This is new. I don't remember that. Oh no, am I getting lost in the Mist Cave of Pain? This is new. I don't remember this either. Oh, a dead body on a spike. With another skull in the Mist Cave of Pain. Is this a dead end? No, it's not. It goes around and around and around. It's so scary. I might run into a monster at any time. Or a big chest filled with tons of money. You never know in the Mist Cave of Pain. What's this? A non-functioning handmade... Oh, I can disarm that one. Okay, great. What do we got here? We got a big cage with a skeleton. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, that's got some sinew on there. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. There's a dead body. Oh, this poor dead settler. She has a giant machete in her gut. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, look. Just as I thought. Another treasure. Oh, but this is the treasure of the damned souls. Okay.
Nice.
Man, we got 2,500. I guess this was the secondary. And an Exo 1 torso. Okay, I got the money in the Exo 1 torso in the chest of the damned souls. Let's see if we could scrap this. No, but toggling extra item selection using place everywhere. And you can. So if you weren't if you weren't thrilled with this giant cage, which is cool, I don't know why you wouldn't like this, or this sinewy skeleton, you can scrap them if you have Place Everywhere installed, so you could turn it into your own little vault. Alright, what else can we find deep in the bowels of the Mist Cave of Pain? Oh man, we just keep on running and running. Alright, we came from there, which means we need to go there. This should lead us. Actually, I feel like we're going in a circle. Oh, uh-oh, a Tesla trap, and I can't. It's too far on the earth. I can't. But I can disarm that. Okay. But oh, gravestones, and a stone. Gravestones and a stone with a skull in the Mist Cave of Pain. Going on this way, and this should bring us back to the entrance. And the skull has fallen down. Oh no! We lost our skull. Can I take it? I can take it. I can loot the giant skull. All right, but this beautiful shining light is still there. Cool. So there you go. That was the Mist Cave of Pain by Retro Babe. A great little place if you want to build a subterranean vault near Mystic Pines. Cool. Thank you very much, Retro Babe. There were a few other mods that I tried to install and review, but I couldn't get them to work. I just got a bunch of graphical glitches, as you can see, but I'm keeping it in because I thought it was really funny. But anyway, I'm going to end this review here. We went over a bunch of really cool crypts, caves, and cavern player homes. I hope you can find some that you like and add to your collection. As always, many, many thanks to the modders who put these together and make Fallout 4 so much fun for those of us who depend upon cool mods to really make Fallout 4 the world we want it to be. If you like their mods, be sure to download them, endorse them, and who knows, maybe even donate to mod authors. After all, they do all of this awesome work for free. I publish a new video 6 days a week, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to subscribe and click that bell notification button if you don't want to miss my next video. I've got a t-shirt shop. If you'd like to grab an Oxhorn or Fallout-themed t-shirt, you can find a link to my shop in the description below. And if you like what I do and you want to support me in a more personal way, consider becoming one of my patrons on Patreon. Patreon subscribers get access to a private channel on my Discord server, as well as a bunch of other cool Oxhorn perks. But more than anything, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so glad you're here watching this video with me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, with a brand new video.